Hey everyone, welcome to Homestead Corner. I'm Ginny, and today I've got a $25 budget prepper pantry stock up from the Dollar Tree. I was able to run into the Dollar Tree this morning, and they had a couple of new things in, so I was really happy about that. And I got just a few random things for the pantry, emergency supplies, a bunch of different things that we could use in our supplies. So let's jump in and see what we got. Okay, so the first thing I grabbed was a couple packages of spaghetti. I love that you get 20 ounces instead of 16. So that's nice. Every 4 boxes, you got an extra pound, which is always nice to have extra food in the pantry. And we just take out as much as we need for each meal. So we don't even use a whole box most of the time. So it's a really good deal for $1.25. Not bad at all. I know a lot of pastas are about $2 now, and you could still get some of the 16-ounce pastas at Walmart, and if they're on sale at our local grocery store, we can get it there for about $1 as well. So, but I like these ones, and if, you know, they don't always have what we're looking for, so I grab what I can when I can, and that's what we have to do. And let's see, the next thing I grabbed were, I found these little like lotion or soap pumps that fit on mason jars. I thought these were great for $1.25. These are normally $5 to $10 a piece at a lot of stores. So it comes with everything you need. It fits right on a mason jar. You can just put your little tube together. It comes with all the pieces. There's a little washer and a nut. I think that goes down here. No, that goes on the other side. And you just put your little washer and the little nut right in there. So you just put the little pieces together and screw it on top of your mason jar. These are a super good deal for $1.25. I paid way more, almost $7 for one of these. So I was super happy to find them. And they had a ton of different mason jar lids. They had the frog lids for flowers. They had the drink lids, the air freshener lids. They had tons of different lids, all scattered throughout the store, different places I saw them hanging. So definitely a good deal, because mason jar tops, anytime you're looking for anything different, they can be super expensive. The next thing I grabbed, I was super excited to find this, was the Muir Glen Vegetable Garden pasta sauce. They had 3 jars in, so I grabbed all 3 of them. These are like $5 a jar at local grocery stores. So $1.25 was a great deal, and I'm really happy to get extra pasta sauce into the pantry. Muir Glen is a great brand. They had the Hunts and other brands, but this one we really like. So I was happy to grab that. And the next thing I grabbed was just an extra peeler. I broke one the other day and thought, we better get some more of these in the house, because, you know, things do fail, and if we're not able to get them, if we have extras, we're going to be okay. So I'm just going to put this in my little extra utensil bin, and so we have that when we need it. I love having a good peeler, and that one is from McCormick, I think, but they had them at the Dollar Tree, which is another super good deal. And then I grabbed 2 cans of the Old El Paso. We really love this enchilada sauce. We love enchiladas. They're delicious and super easy to make. So it makes for a nice, quick, easy dinner. And I love having these on the shelf. You can also make your enchilada casseroles, enchilada soups, tons of stuff with it. Enchilada rice. We use it in a whole bunch of different recipes because it is yummy. The next thing I grabbed was a little toolbox. I really like these for emergency kits. We have one under the sink for a lights out kit. We have one in the bathroom for a first aid kit. These are super handy, and you can do tons of different stuff with them. You could put tools in it, or fishing equipment, or anything really, any kind of little kit you want to put together. These are perfect. They got the little latch on them, and you can hold all your stuff, and it's super easy to grab and go. I like that. If you need to take it, you can. And they also had a ton of new like baskets and organizing stuff. I saw a big rack full of brand new stuff they just brought in. And I did grab 2 sets of these little baskets. I thought they would be great for the pantry. You get 2 for $1.25. And you can organize your stuff in here. They had oval ones and things like that, but I like the square ones because they fit better with everything in the pantry. But you can put all your little packets in one, or your spice containers in them, just to keep everything together. If you keep snacks and things like that, these are perfect. So I grabbed 2 sets of those just to help get that pantry a little more organized, because especially with kids, I know ours is always torn apart in a disaster. So I try to keep it as organized as possible, but there's only so many hours in the day. And I also grabbed a wound care kit. I love these. This is my favorite first aid find at Dollar Tree. If you can find them, they are definitely worth $1.25. It comes with 16 different gauze pads in it. And there's 4 of each size. There's a whole bunch in here, and there's like 16 of them, so that is wonderful. There's some small ones in here too. There's some more of the smaller sizes, and then you get 2 rolls of gauze, which is great. And you also get a thing of tape. It's not a ton of tape, but it'll do the trick. And I love these. For $1.25. This is a great item to stock up your first aid supplies, really, because you get so much in it for the price. I know if you buy just gauze pads, you get 10 gauze pads for $1.25. So all of these is a super good deal. I love this kit. The next thing I grabbed was some Arm & Hammer face and body wipes. I thought these would be great for hands, honestly. Not really for washing your body, but I mean, with no water, they would be good for that. But I thought these would be great for just keeping in the car or in an emergency bag, something like that. We always keep wet wipes in there of some sort, either baby wipes or whatever kind of wipes we can find. And these are great. You get, how many do you get? 30 wipes for $1.25, not too bad. I always like to have those because they are nice and handy. The next thing I grabbed was a pack of just regular cough drops. These are the kind that my family likes. They had tons of different cough drops in there, Halls, Ricola, all kinds of them. So, but fall is coming, colds are coming, and you want to make sure you have plenty of them. We start buying them in the middle of summer to make sure we have plenty by fall when those colds really kick in. So make sure you are stocking up on all those things, and you want to make sure you have them. You can get sick in the summertime as well, so making sure you've got what you need is super important. The next thing I grabbed is just matches, because you need matches all the time. If in emergency situations, we need to be able to start fires for cooking, heating, lighting. You need matches for all sorts of stuff. So making sure you've got plenty of them, and as long as you keep them cool and dry, they are going to be just fine. I keep them right in the packaging. We put them in sealed containers. The containers are not airtight. They're from the Dollar Tree, but they're food containers, the Sure Fresh 24 cups. And if you keep them in a container like that, they are going to be just fine. You don't want them getting wet. You want to keep them nice and dry. But your lighters are going to run out. Over time, the fluid can just dissipate in there. And even a ferro rod and striker, those will run out, and matches, eventually those will run out as well. But if you've got a good supply, you won't have to worry about them. The next thing I grabbed was just an extra pack of jute cord. We use this in the garden to tie up tomatoes, to make our fences for our peas, all sorts of stuff. I love having jute cord around. I also use it to tie up my herbs when I hang them. So super handy to have. And $1.25, you get a whole bunch in this container. And the last thing I grabbed were 2 bowls just to have on hand. Super handy to have bigger bowls to wash your vegetables in. I couldn't find any of the dish tubs. I normally buy those, and I wanted to get some extras to just toss in flowers, herbs, vegetables, anything like that. When we're harvesting, you want to have good containers. And these are perfect. You can throw them right in the bowl and then put the water in and soak them to clean them, or however you're going to clean them. right in the bowl, which is handy. So these are just $1.25 a piece, super good deal. And I don't have to worry about them breaking because we use mostly glass in the house. We don't use a whole lot of plastic, but these are great for out in the garden and they're not going to break. So that is perfect. And that's it for my $25 budget stock up from the Dollar Tree. I think it is so important to make sure that your food and emergency supplies is stacked to the rafters. We've got enough stuff to take care of everything that we need. And if you're doing it on a budget, you can get all those things that you need. And you may save in one area, like you can save on pasta. I saved a ton on these sauces. And, you know, things like that really add up in the long run because you can use that money for other things that you're not really going to get on sale, like ammo or any kind of emergency supply item. A lot of them never go on sale. Any of that camping equipment, stuff like that is hard to find deals on. So when you save in one area, you can move it to another area to get those things that aren't on sale. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.